What's up, Dub Zone? B-Dub here, ready to blast your brain with some wild facts for Thursday, September 25th, 2025. So buckle up because these are too good to pass up. First one is about the comic book madness. Now, the first comic book, just pennies to print back in 1933. But now, that 10-cent Superman comic from 1938, it sold for over $3 million. Now, during World War II, comic books were so popular, they boosted morale for soldiers overseas. Today, the U.S. comic industry is worth more than $1 billion a year. Next one is about cooking up some savings. Now, you want to save over $1,200 a year? Cook at home instead of eating out. Julia Childs, the French chef, in 1963 brought gourmet meals to everyday kitchens. 80% of Americans are cooking at home at least 3 times a week. Are you one of them? I love to cook, actually. It's becoming one of my favorite things to do, so I try to cook at least 3 or 4 meals a week. And I try to pick one of each. Like, I'll pick a beef meal, a chicken meal, a pork meal, and if I can, I try to do something seafood-wise. It just depends. But anyways, next one is about food service here. We're just talking about cooking at home now. We're going to talk about food service. Over 12 million people work in food service in the U.S., serving 50 million Americans daily. Now, most celebrity chefs, well, they started out as line cooks and servers, just like the pros out there today. So shout out to every food service worker making our meals happen. Next one is about Lobster Luxury. Now, lobster used to be prison food in colonial America. Now, we eat 200 million pounds of it a year. Now, the biggest lobster ever, a whopping 44 pounds, was caught off Nova Scotia. Now, here's a pro tip. You can tell a lobster's age by the rings in its eye stalks, just like a tree. My question is, who's going to count that? I'm just wondering. Do you really want to sit there and count that? Okay, anyways. Next one is about One Hit Wonder Day. My Sharona, Macarena, Come On Eileen, just to name a few, one-hit wonders that still get us moving. Now, Macarena spent 14 weeks at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. And one-hit wonders often make comebacks thanks to movies, commercials, and memes. So, which ones are your guilty pleasures? Let me know in the comments below. Next one is about Tuneup Time. So change those HVAC filters. Dirty ones are the #1 reason for breakdowns. Now, proper tune-ups can slash your heating and cooling bills by up to 15%. So National Tune-Up Day is your reminder to get ready for those chilly months ahead. I actually have to change our filter out here because it's about that time. So thanks for the reminder. Anyways, last Did You Know for today is about Remember Me Thursday. Now, this started in 2013, and this day raises awareness for pet adoption worldwide. Now, millions of healthy pets enter shelters every year. Let's help them find homes. Now, tonight, light a candle or share a post for the pets still waiting for their forever homes. And that's your Did You Know for Thursday. Which fact blew your mind? Drop it in the comments below, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and connect with me on social media. But until next time, this is B-Dub, signing off from the Dub Zone.